So we're back with even more. I just finished recording AIM versus Hayburner. Now we've got the French Civil War between Welli0u and Kory2600. Interestingly enough, Kory bringing a interesting team. I'm not really sure if I'm too fond of this structure. It's kind of got like this weird balancey vibe to it, but it has Defogger, Finny, and especially defensive Aura Scarf Excadrill with Volcarona as the win condition, and then just like I don't know, it's weird, but it does cover everything. But if you look at the opposing teams, then the combination of Mega Alakazam and Magnezone seem quite troublesome. Magnezone trapping the Celesteela. Anyway, looking at Welli0u's team, it's pretty standard. It's got power, so I guess it's sand, balance slash bulky offense. Clefable makes it more balanced, I guess. Probably especially defensive. Sword Stance, Bulu, Scarf, Lando, because he doesn't mind T-Spikes that much. I mean, T-Spikes are still kind of annoying, but it's manageable. Surely Mega Zam. I don't think it's Zam without Spike support, especially considering that it's not Megatar in this. I think it's just Scarf. I mean, not Band. Could be AV, though, to check opposing. Blacephalon, and I guess Mega Zam, but I think it's probably just Bantar. Scald here, burn, so there we have it. The game's over. Kory just won the game. Jokes aside, though, I think that this matchup favors Kory depending upon the Volcarona set, pretty much. Not really sure why he went Bulu. Personally, actually, no, Bulu was red type. What am I saying? I thought he had a regenerator Pokemon for some reason, but he clearly didn't. Anyway, Alakazam is a nice play there because he pretty much should live any hit now, even if it's like Scarf, seeing as A, Grassy trains up, and B, Iron Head should not kill a Megazam from full. I don't think. Don't quote me on that one, though. Excadrill is a strong wall, although I think if it's Adamant, it's actually slower than Megazam if Scarf. So I think Jolly Iron, no way that kills. So I think if you're here, you just Mega up and Focus Blast. Or you could double the Magnezone, but I think that really risks EQ. Anyway, we're going to see the Mega and Focus Blast misses. Now, if I'm you actually Focus Blast, and I actually Psychic here. It hits the rest of the team. Actually, no, Focus Blast is fine, so you can hit Excadrill too. I don't think there's any chance Kory heavy slams here. I think Magnezone is like a fairly predictable move. I think that Kory fears that. I think that you stay in an attack if you're Welli0u. Worst case, you get Leech Seeded as he stays in. And you can provoke Protect shenanigans bullshit. Honestly, though, if you want to switch out, then I think the switch is Landorus. It takes advantage of everything that it could go to, but mainly being Excadrill and Clefable. It's the worst case scenario, you just U-turn out of that pretty neutral matchup. I wonder what's taking so long. I guess both are just kind of contemplating what they're going to predict this turn and how they're going to react to that. Honestly, I think for Kory, the safest play is to just leech. I mean, sure, you risk the chance of losing to a non-Scarf Magnezone, but you kind of risk the chance of losing some Alakazam if you switch to anything else. And this is kind of why I said this kind of matchup dynamic is awkward for Kory's team. Magnezone plus Alakazam, but Welli0u just has to execute it properly in order to win anyway. So, let's see. Okay, so we see the Excadrill in the Magnezone, which is again why I would have Focus Blasted. But hey, not everyone is as great as me. But at least I have this on recording now, so everyone knows I would have Focus Blasted, right? Okay, come on. I'm thinking that for Welli0u just go Landorus. For Kory, I think you probably just Earthquake here. I think that's like the safest play. You don't really like he went for the rocks, which is fine. I guess that means he's not Rocks to Fable, which means this isn't Scarf, which means Lope needs to speed control, which is fine. Does that mean this is like special defensive? There's no way it's like a Sash lead, right? Defog there. This is a Calm Mind to Fable, so if he gets a couple Calm Minds, then the only thing standing in his way is really Bulu, which could be potentially exploitable if it gets flame bodied by the Volk, which actually makes the matchup pretty nice for Kory, I must say. Although if it swords in his Rock Tomb, like CL, then I might just have to quit Pokemon altogether. 90 seconds left in the timer. Oh, he's taking his dear sweet time, but that's fine. Anyway, I think Kory is a Cobra and the Well is a Glider, but don't quote me on that. Alright, so Welli0u finally clicked. He's decided to go to Tar, interestingly enough, on a Calm Mind. I guess Band Stone Edge does a ton. Could also potentially be the rare Iron Head. We've seen a bit more in Oros, but I kind of like it on teams that are Calm Mind Fable League that use Bantar, which actually is quite common if you lack Celesteela or Drill. And a lot of Sand teams don't have Drill this generation, so yeah, of note, I suppose. And that happens, so Edge, crit, and killed, and that's that. 6-5 in favor of Well, and suddenly the game becomes a lot less awkward. Oh yeah, Drill's a Mold Breaker, so does that mean it could switch out of Magnezone if it's trapped? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure how that interaction works. You don't really see Magnezone trapping Excadrill a ton. But if it's chipped, Scarf, Hidden Power Fire could do the trick, of course. Especially if you're in Grassy. Because then you might be able to sponge an Earthquake from full. I'm not sure on the calcs there, especially if it's not attack invested. I'm really not sure, probably. But if it's invested, probably not. Anyway, U-turn there. I imagine we'll see Magnezone or Bulu on this turn. Wait, oh, Bulu is burnt. Oh, wow, that made the Clefable really, really, really good there. Also explained why he went hard tar. I totally blanked on that. Okay. Huh. Well, so we see the Excadrill in the Magnezone in HP Fire doing 44. Yeah, that's like fully special defense. I think we just see Landorus here from Well. If this is like toxic, I click it 100% from Kory. You do run the risk of Magnezone kind of just staying in HP firing. Okay, Clefable's fine. I don't think it carries Iron Head, but I don't really think you gain much by going Clefable on it. I guess you scout for the middle ground toxic though, which is fine. Earthquake does a mere 35%. Stealth Rock gets set on the Kory side from Welli0u. We're gonna see recovery here, and Excadrill is just gaining to the point where it could eat 2 HP fires, so not too fond of that. Earthquake on the Landorus, and Landorus probably going to U-turn on out. I think you just feel Finny here. I'm pause for 1 second, I'll be back. I'm back. Anyway, yeah, we're just waiting. Welli0u still thinking. Apparently we get Kushalos versus Lax 2, maybe? I'm back. Sorry, I keep getting PM'd by this guy. It's fucking random shit. Hi, Finch, big fan. I just don't like want to. Who fucking instigates conversation with that? Anyway, back to the game. Earthquake, interestingly enough. I feel like that was a poor Earthquake. I think U-turn is better there. There's no way he stays in with Drill because you gain so little. Like U-turn means you just Earthquake and Clefable for 20% after his Intimidate. Like, what's up with that? Blue on a Celestial is interesting. Actually, that's a smart play if you die, but you don't die. In fact, you're fucking on Grassy Train and left over to save your ass. So now he gets free Volcarona, maybe? Alright, so we see the Magnezone here. There's no way that he stays in. Yeah, I was gonna say. It was just poorly timed. He should have let it take another round of rocks and then do that. Maybe. I mean, it's hard to kind of like choreograph that sequence, I guess. What health is the Clef at? 95 with Grassy, so you should just bring that in here. I don't think you want to file the Magnus on quite yet. Oh, shit, sorry, I missed that turn. So we saw Volcarona come in on a Clefable and then a Thunder Wave, and that's actually pretty big for well, because now you get 25% out chance, and also it's just like slowed down to something like Blander's Teak and Revenge Code if it doesn't get to +3. I think we'll just see an attack here, because I think you're quicker than Tar when you're paralyzed, not +1 anyway. But Tar's gonna come in. Imagine if we see an attack, it won't be Bug Buzz. It'll be. Oh, well, I was gonna say Fire Blast, but hey, Flamethrower works too. Either way, though, Bug Move should be the play here if Cordy has it. If he doesn't, then I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think. Well, does he want a Pursuit here? It's not actually a bad play. I think that we see the Stone Edge though. I think we see Stone Edge on Drill. Cordy's at 120. Well is at 15. I think Well is clicked. Yeah, there's no way he's pursuing. But I would actually, that's kind of a power move right there. Why is Celestial looking hoish? Said XX Kid of Death XX. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. Um. All right. So we're still seeing time being taken. Bug Buzz is gonna take it out. Landorus may have a rock move, may not. I think he has to obligated to go to it anyway. Because like, what else? Yep, we're gonna see the for Ju Plutot, the Landorus here. That's cool. That's cool. And it's just gonna be Earthquake, and he's gonna go to Finny Scouting Edge, which is fine. I think that's a fair. Um, it looks as if the Volk could come back in on Clef or Bulu and kind of cause a ruckus once more, which is why new gen paralysis is actually like not that great. Oh, well, that's really, 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 really big. Um, the crit on the Finny sucks because now Earthquake plus Magnezone becomes quite threatening. I don't guess Hacks says Lax, which is a complete and utter lie. He's literally gassed Hacks 1,000,001 times. Anyway, the Gliders OU player, Welli0u just goes to his safe Clefable on the Frustration from Lope. We're going to see a soft boiled here, and now the Volcarona is back up to 94%. Yeah, no more PMs. That's cool. We're going to see Stealth Rock on a Quiver Dance. I don't really get it, but I mean, I guess you're going to have to get a Paralysis with Landorus anyway. He goes hard Bulu, which is fine, especially because you don't say Grass Train. We're going to see a full Paralysis there, which actually is pretty irrelevant. You're still going to be slower than Zam. I guess it's not nice to have the special defense lowered in case you Magnezone's quicker or the Magnezone gets a full power, but I mean, it's not big. It's basically going to come down to this Paralysis turn that Welli0u needs a full power to win pretty much. And then some maybe, but probably just that. Or a crit. Crit or full power doesn't. Max attack Earthquake should not kill the Volk here, I don't think. Probably does like mid 80s. Albeit that's enough to where Zam is a threat again. Yeah, actually, hmm. I think that Earthquake may be enough to where if it's not Modest Zam, if it's Timid Zam, and it hits a Focus Blast on Excadrill, and the Magnet Zone is well played enough, then he could legitimately win the game. Yeah, I think that Welli0u actually has a better chance than I initially thought. My bad. I mean, the hacks really helped because this Lander should probably be dead right about now. Although, to be fair, the Papu Bulu got burnt turn 1, which kind of sucked for the other side. Earthquake only does 54? Okay, that's either like a really bulky Landorus or a really bulky Folk, or some combination of the two, but that does a lot less than I thought. Now the Alakazam probably comes in, unless it's a Spectacles Magnezone, and that's the Alakazam, yup. So now pretty much he needs a full power out or a crit. There's no way Max Psychic goes here. It probably does 34, 36. I'm going to say the damage roll is 35 to 39. No, 33 to 39. Yeah, 33 to 39. If it dies, I'll be surprised. If it's Modest Zam, it might die. But if it's Modest Zam, then Lopunny outspeeds it anyway. But then Lopunny is still walled by Clef. And Clef is walled by Celesteela, but Celesteela gets trapped by Magnezone, so that makes this game complicated. And he's going to go to the Celesteela. So, whatever it was, it was. I think that if that's not a roll there, you have to go for it, though. I'm kind of in disagreement with that play by Kory, in fact. I think that may very well lose him the game. Regardless of that, though. He probably knows something I don't. Maybe this is Earthquake? Maybe he just wants to play the longer game, but I don't know. I mean, as long as you don't heavy slam the turn that Magnezone comes in, you're in an okay spot. But, like, the thing is that heavy slam is the only way to break the Clefable. So, both timers are low, by the way, now, so the game should be going pretty quickly. Excadrill here, safe play Moonblast, 13%. And now Excadrill's actually kind of annoying, too. I mean, the thing is that this can only do like 7% net at a time through the Excadrill. And it's at 69. So, like, a turn of setting up Stealth Rocks, 2 Moonblasts, or a turn of Soft Building, it pretty much negates itself. So, like, this is going to be a pretty elaborate sequence. Yeah, like, you have to soft boil every now and then. You're not going to be making that much progress. Moonblast, it's going to be down to 54, but, I mean, that basically means 60 something, 66, 67, because now he has to soft boil again. Alright, so now he goes to the Celesteela again, interestingly enough. I think that he was actually pretty comfortable doing that for a bit longer, considering he's in focus range either way, but I guess he didn't want to be in HP fire range from the Magazine, which is fine. I think he should have went. Well, that'll do the trick. Okay. Now Kory wins unless it's timid down. Timid Alakazam is the win condition, pretty much. Yeah, I guess it has to be timid given that. Okay, so this Thunderbolt. Actually, no, because if you Thunderbolt lock, then you can spam SR, spin, or whatever with extra to get leftovers back to full. Oh, it's sub. Oh, shit. Okay, that's really good for the well, then. That's good for the well. I actually think... Was Leech better? Yeah, I think Leech was fine there. The miss completely irrelevant, of course. Anyway, Thunderbolt, going to do 50 there. Flame is going to break the sub. I imagine that we see a Z here, just to make sure the deal's done. I mean, if you Z into Protect, then you do enough damage for the next kills. I don't think he's going to Protect this in the substitute either. I don't think you want to fuck around subbing up here either, because like you have enough left to use Protect turns, and Z through Protect And then Thunderbolt might not be able to kill. So yeah, that was the right play. Anyway, Healing Wish. Ooh. And that'll do it. I did not see that coming. Okay, this explains a lot of Kory's play. This explains the preserving of the Volcon. Well, that was really cool. A Thunderbolt Paralysis can still... Oh, nope, he didn't go for Quiver. Okay, so now a Psychic Crit can do it. Or if it's Calm Mind Alakazam and it lives after a Bug Buzz at +1, that could do it as well. Psychic is only going to do 48, revealing that it is in fact a bulkier bulk, which explains the Earthquake damage. It's probably like max HP, honestly. And it lives and Savage Spin out kills, and that'll be a 2-0 win for Kory2600. Nicely played. Cool team. It's Fench Piece.